Wanna say I've been stand up, sharing, loving, hoping, and working together. Growing, supporting each other through stormy weather. Making leaps and bounds through advocacy. Spreading joy and awareness for all to see. There's no community without you and me. We stand on the shoulders of giants. We build each other up. We expand our networking and resources. We never give up. We stand for what is right. We never go down without a fight. The African proverb says, it takes a village to raise a child. I say, it takes a village to become a community. So community, please stand up. We are waiting.
Basketball is back, And BetOnline remains your number one source for all your sports betting needs this season. You'll always find the latest odds, team matchup info, player news, and game trends at BetOnline. And as your continued source for all sports wager information, BetOnline features live betting, free contests, and giveaways all season long. Always the fastest and easiest way to bet all your favorite sports and events, whether that's NFL, NBA, NHL, MMA, tennis, boxing, or even golf. Head to betonline.ag to join and receive your 50% welcome bonus with your first deposit. Make sure to use promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, to receive your rewards. It's BetOnline, where the game starts. Tell them the Noisemaker sent you.
Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Yeah. Can I make you move now? Yes, I can. So you can get this move in a bag of a can. You can make it round the world when it holds in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. It's a popcorn world. It's a popcorn world. Breaking down the rumors and spreading out. Speaking for the people who must go around. Taking truth to power with a whisper and a shout. We're talking noise. Oh yeah, talking noise. Hey yeah, say it again, say we're talking noise. Talking noise. Really don't have to fool around. Never noise keeps us lined up. No truth divine. The sign that you is a sign of success. We're talking noise. Oh yeah, talking noise. Yeah. Enough all to say we're talking noise. Talking noise. Say it again. We're talking noise. Welcome to Talkin Noise, the daily podcast that brings you up to speed and keeps you informed about real issues affecting real people. With your host, Mr. Talkin Noise himself, Lloyd Spence. His beautiful wife, Mrs. Noise, Kenyatta Spence. The ever-informed Brother Noise, Alan Brown. And yours cordially, Uncle Noise, Shake Anderson. Come on in and join us as we reveal and opine today's most pressing issues. Real truth while having real fun. Talkin Noise is in your house right now. We're talking noise. So sit back and enjoy Talkin Noise. Talking noise. We're talking noise. Talking noise. 2, 1, ready, come on.
Not getting hustle, not getting hustle. Keeping your head above water. Making a way when you can. Good times. Good times. Good times. Good times. Ain't we lucky we got 'em? Good times.
We are back. It is that simple. It is that in your face. We're back. White organist. Don't even play with them, man. Get in there and get that thing going.
Hello, everybody. It sure is good to see you.
You been on vacation?
Man, we are a little bit refreshed and ready to go. Now we just want y'all to join us in the house tonight. Grab your Bibles and your church books. Head on over to the pew. Good to see everybody in the house of Lord tonight. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Mama Noise is grinning from ear to ear. Look at her. I think she's excited. Thank you, White Organist. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Don't take no wooden nickels. First you don't succeed, give up, try something else. Okay. Hey, LB, Mama Noise, what's going on? The first you're muted of the we back goes to LB.
What's up, my people?
What's going on, man? Mama Noise, you muted too. Both of y'all muted. Ain't everybody on mute right now?
Hi,
How you doing, Mama Noise?
I'm well.
Wow, you coming in hot, but it's all good though.
What kind of hot?
No, you're not hot. I mean, you hot. You are hot. Oh, you are hot. But I'm just saying, your microphones up a little bit, but it's all good, Mama Noise. It's all good. All of it's good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there you go. You are coming in hot. Spoke too soon. I'm coming in flexing tonight, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mama Noise been good to me. She hooked me up with the. I'm flexing on y'all tonight, boy. I'm flexing on y'all tonight. Y'all like it? I like that. Got my big shirt on. You know what I'm saying? I'm flexing. I am flexing. Full on flex.
Biggie.
This ain't even a humble flex. This is a full on, in your face flex.
Biggie.
That's how it's going down tonight, y'all.
It's a nice piece of merchandise.
Thank you. Shout out to Mama Noise for blessing the brother. I feel good tonight. Al B, what is up, man? How was your vacay, bro?
It was good. As usual, got sick. So
What?
yeah, my body ain't used to travel. I spent Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, most of the day, still coughing. So
Really?
yeah, same thing when I went to Texas. About a day after being there, got this irritation in the back of the throat, and it just ain't gone away.
You didn't catch that cocoa again, did you?
Oh no.
Okay, all right.
I didn't catch it in Texas. It was
Right. Okay.
I think I just like I said, I think my body just ain't adjusting to other climates very well.
Yeah.
Plus, it was cold as hell in Minnesota.
It looked like it was cold.
That's
But
a
shout
different
out to
kind of
you.
cold. That's a different kind of cold.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a different kind of cold. Like y'all got a different kind of heat.
Yeah.
Chicago, Minnesota, all up there, they got a different kind of cold.
They got a different kind of cold. That's like,
yeah, they got that breezy cold that comes from around the corner and slaps you in your face and says, "Carry your ass back in the hotel. You don't know what you're doing up here."
you ain't built for these streets.
Right.
Wow.
So, yeah. But it was nice. We enjoyed ourselves. I did everything I wanted to do while I was up there. So
Okay. Well, that's good. Listen,
all good.
I saw some of the pictures. It looked amazing.
Yeah, you saw McKenna's. I didn't post my pictures.
Oh, okay. Well, it looked like y'all had a ball and you went to everywhere I would have wanted to go.
Yeah. I might do a photo dump. I may even throw that out there tonight. But it's amazing. The most impressive part of the trip for me was 38th in Chicago.
George Floyd. Yeah.
That is where it cups. The corner of 38th and Chicago is where George Floyd took his last breath at the hands of a corrupt police officer. So,
is it still memorialized like that? It looked like it was.
Absolutely, and a block in every direction coming to that intersection has a humongous 14 to 15-foot statue dead smack in the center of those four intersections before you even get to the intersection of 38th and Chicago.
Wow.
Let's see if I can.
Wow. That sounds amazing. I mean, amazing in the sense of, like, you would be.
I don't know. You might not be able to see, but you see back in the distance with the African flag.
Yeah. Okay.
There's one of those at the intersection in the center of the road at all four intersections coming into 38th in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
And here's the intersection of 38th in Chicago.
Wow. And there's the famous George Floyd mural.
Yep. And that's Cups in the background.
Wow. That's the name of the store, right?
Yes. Cups Food Mart. And I don't understand why. Maybe I'm missing something. But I don't understand why they still support that place. Isn't that the reason the cops were called to begin with? Because they accused him of using a counterfeit bill?
Yeah. Yeah, technically, yeah. Yeah. I that's a great point.
I'm gonna try to send this to you, Lloyd. It's a really, really short video.
Okay.
And
you gonna send it to my email?
I don't know, bro. I don't know how I'm gonna send it.
Okay. Well, while Al figures out how he's gonna send it, I'll ask this question. That's a great question, actually, because I guess they don't they don't necessarily, and they be in the community, maybe they don't blame Cups for the death as much as they say, because they didn't necessarily want him dead. They just wanted their money. You know what I mean? Like, depending on whether or not the counterfeit bill thing is, that doesn't even sound like it was real, but whatever that was, they just wanted their money. And I guess maybe the community's like, a call on a counterfeit bill doesn't justify what that dude did. You know what I mean? I don't know. that is interesting though, because you would think maybe there might be some backlash behind all of that, and you're
Well,
right.
and you have to take into consideration that a lot of these places are like grocery deserts.
Oh yeah, that's true too. That's a good
And
point.
that was one of the reasons why when they were protesting certain areas, they were like, pull up, y'all. These little bodegas and stuff that are in our neighborhoods, these little corner marts and stuff are the closest to grocery stores that we have, in their area. So,
Right.
they like, if you tear this place down, we got to go cross town to be able to. And then some of them were talking. You remember? I forgot her name. I think it was the girl who was kind of spearheading the Breonna Taylor thing out of Louisville.
Oh, yeah, I can't
She
remember
was
that.
really like, you need to be conscious of that. Some of these people get their medicine from these little places right in their neighborhood. Medicine, their groceries, and all these from these little mom and pops places, little corner pharmacies and stuff. And folks, it was going through saying, we protesting, come hell or high water. You like, okay, yeah, but you get to go back to your house in your neighborhood where there is grocery stores and where there is
Tamika Mallory. That's what you were thinking.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was her.
that's her.
Yeah, I was sitting there going, I know this girl, and I can see her face as clear as day. Tamika Mallory. Mr. Uncut Wine is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. He is in the building. He too has come back from a
What's
vacation.
going on, peoples?
What's going on? Oh, he sounds refreshed too. Listen to him. How you feeling, Mr. Uncorked Wine?
Oh no, I wish it was a vacay.
It was not a vacay for you.
Not a vacay. I still had to work.
Oh no, say it ain't so.
Nah, I had a couple good days off. I was off Thanksgiving and Friday.
No, okay. Well, I guess we'll take it. Take what we can get these days.
Take what I can get. How you doing? How everybody doing?
We're doing good, man. We're doing good. We're bragging on Al. Now, Al, I don't want to make the whole opening segment sad because you did some other stuff that I was like totally envious of.
Oh man.
And one in particular.
Yeah, but there's sadness in that too, bro.
Yeah, I guess there is.
Every single tour slot was booked.
Oh no!
We were able to walk through and see a few things, but we could not take the full tour.
Oh.
So, but
Are we allowed to say? Are we allowed to say what?
Oh, you can say yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, so Al.
There is no secret. Oh.
Come on, Al. Al went to one of my bucket list places to go, which is Paisley Park. By the way, Al. After the show, I got an inside connection. I think we can double back. I some things happened during the vacation, so we're gonna talk. But yes, he went to Paisley Park and got a chance to at least peek in to Paisley Park a little bit and see the home of the late great Prince Rogers Nelson. So that to me that would be awesome on so many levels. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That brother has got me in so much trouble in my life.
You probably didn't see that.
Oh, is that like the out of his clothes and stuff? Yeah, wow. Ron was with me most of the time. You know, the irony of this is Ron was with me most of the time I was getting in trouble with Prince. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that connection point is about, but am I telling too much, Ron? I might be telling too much. I'll be quiet.
Nah, go ahead. It cut out on me, man. So
I said most of the time when I was listening to Prince, Ron was with me and we were probably getting in trouble together.
Probably.
So there you go. Mama Noise, Paisley Park. That's one of my bucket list places, ain't it? Yeah, I mute Mama Noise. You gotta unmute. The Lord loves an unmuter.
I done something on my computer, and now every time I move the mouse, everything, it's doing some stuff.
I don't know what this is. This thing you just
the
did.
screen would go down and go back up. And
okay, all right. Because that move you made, I had no idea what you were doing just then.
I said the computer. I wasn't saying something that you did.
Oh, okay. Hey, listen, I know what I did.
Hey.
Hey.
Kyrie. Alvin, you seen Wakanda?
Yeah, he's gonna bust in the next. Okay, I guess we're moving on. I have more Al stuff to talk about, but okay, let's talk about Wakanda.
Oh, I'm sorry. He said he hadn't seen it, so we're not gonna talk about it.
I was going to ask
You
Al.
can talk about it. It's not going to hinder.
I was going to ask Al about the Mall of America because he went to the Mall of America too.
How was that? How was that?
How was that? No.
Ridiculous.
Good ridiculous or bad ridiculous?
It's not.
It's overrated.
Well, no, it's not overrated. But I'm not the shopping type. If you're the shopping type, it's ridiculous.
Gotcha.
I mean, if you're into amusement parks, you're gonna be pleased. I'm not into amusement parks.
So
That was in all heaven. I mean, it's a place to see. You cannot fathom unless you see it in person. 3.5 stories of shopping facilities surrounding a full-size amusement park.
Oh my goodness!
With not one, not two, not three, but 3 roller coasters and a water roller coaster.
Oh wow!
A Ferris wheel.
Who would go to the mall for a water roller coaster though? That's weird.
It's ridiculous, bro.
All in one. Drop your kids off, go shopping, come back, pick their ass up.
But they ain't slick. They not slick though. What I did discover is they have multiple stores. Like they may have 3 pinks in that mall, one on each level.
Oh,
okay.
So
looks like a lot of stores, but a lot of the same.
Yeah, I mean, but it's still huge. It's ridiculous huge. It's got a comedy club in there.
Oh wow!
It's got a there was a comedy club, a theater. It's just big. It's
wow. Wow. So it sounds like it could have been fun.
It absolutely. If that's if that's in your if that's your thing.
Well, I mean, I'm here for a good wowing. Like if it's something like that'll just wow you and be like, oh my god, I can't believe this is like this. I'm here for it. I like that. I like that kind of stuff. So
I'm with Al. You get 1 hour. I'm in and out. I ain't trying to be there.
Well, I ain't say I was gonna be there long. I might not be there long, but
I want to walk in, go ooh, and walk out.
Right. I'm not trying to be there like hours upon hours, but all right, that's what's up. Then your beloved Cowboys won, so I guess that's something as well.
Oh, they
was
a drumming.
Yeah,
they broke their foot off.
Yeah, it was ugly. It was really, really ugly.
I mean, did the Vikings owe y'all money or something? Because y'all play like they owed y'all money.
Yeah, it was. It got ugly real fast. It escalated quickly. It escalated very, 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 very quickly. But
it was. Other than the extreme cold, it was a really, really nice trip.
Okay. Well, shout out to the vacay of Al B. Sound like he had a ball. And Ron, you said you took a mini vacay. Did anything special happen while you were doing your thing?
No.
Well, what about the meal, Ron? Did you have to cook? Oh no, you went to mom's.
With the moms, man.
Well, mom showed out.
Yeah, I ain't had to cook. Well, I ain't gonna say I ain't had to cook. I did the turkey and the ham. Fried the turkey, did the ham. That was it. Everything else, mom knocked all the rest of it out.
I wish I'd have done the ham. I'll get to that in a minute. But I did not do the ham. But I should have done the ham.
Other than that, man, didn't do anything.
No, when you said you went to Wakanda, like Mama Noise said.
Went to Wakanda. We did that Saturday. Loved the
okay.
movie.
Okay.
Love the movie. Pissed off at the movie too.
Well, okay. So we went not this past Friday, but the Friday that started the vacation. And shout out to Little Rock. We went to a great theater in Little Rock, IMAX theater, 3D, the whole nine. It was nice. And we picked the perfect time because we went like at 3:00 in the afternoon, and there was nobody in the theater but us, and maybe like one or two other couples. And we was like, "This is perfect." So, I mean, we had great seats, great everything. It was just a great thing. And Al has not seen it, so we're gonna tread lightly.
No. You can talk whatever you want to say. I'm not the type that will get discouraged or it's not going to bother me, not going to ruin anything for me.
Nah, still my favorite part, your boy, when he called her a bald-headed demon.
That was funny. That was hilarious. That was
my
hilarious.
God.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
And it was perfectly timed when he did it.
I'll say this. I understand why people said they had some problems with it. And this is a spoiler, but not really, Al. If T'Challa died, why didn't the rest of the Avengers come to the funeral? Or at least some Avengers. Or at least the Avengers that he helped.
Yeah, only ones that really could have came was only really two that knew how to get into Wakanda. It's only really two Avengers that could have shown up.
Okay, so maybe that's what it is. Because I took issue with that. I was like, y'all want to come see your boy?
Because the rest of them couldn't get in because they didn't know.
That might be what it is.
Only person who was it.
They got it.
White Wolf.
It was the White Wolf, which is Bucky, and then Captain America. Those only two.
Only one who knew where it was at.
Got you. Well, it would have been nice to see some other ones come support it.
Yeah, but see, I think also let's factor in the part that they did not want everybody else to know where they were.
Well, that's true too.
The whole point.
But they came for the didn't they come for the fight when they fought Thanos the first time in Infinity?
Yeah, but they knew that was going to affect everybody.
Yeah, but they clearly knew how to get there. But that is true. You can't just pull up on Wakanda like
no, they wasn't having you pull up on them like that.
Yeah,
and which was the premise of even the villain. Nobody in Wakanda in that area wants anybody in the world to be able to just pull up on wherever they dwell.
That's true. That's true.
You know, we don't invite everybody to everything. You know,
they like, did you call first?
we selective on who we let show. Who
come. That's true. So
everybody can't talk at grandmama's funeral and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I took a little issue with that. I'll be honest with you. I did take a little issue with that. But other than that, I thought it was good. I mean, I do understand also why people say, man, it wasn't. I don't know. I understand both sides. I understand the people that love it. I also understand the people that said, But I think considering the restraints that they had to make this film, because you got to remember, they had this film already written and ready to go, and they were about to start filming, and then they realized Chadwick was dying, and then he died. So they had to pivot, and I know some people say, yeah, but they could have pivoted and did this and did that. Not really. They should have delayed it 3-4 more years. You can't do that. That's not how the industry works. So, they got it. Marvel and dare I say Disney has it slotted into a particular timeline to fit where they're trying to go for this next phase. And they probably delayed it as long as they could. And it was like, okay, we got to go because, delaying that delays every other Marvel movie. So, it's a tricky thing. But I was pleased. I was very pleased with what they did. I was very pleased. I thought everybody killed it. And I'll say this too. If Angela Bassett don't get an Oscar nomination, I'm boycotting.
Oh, yeah. I can't even watch no more Marvel.
I'm boycotting for sure. I am done. She needs the Golden Globe. She needs that Oscar nomination.
Yes.
She needs that Screen Actors Guild, that NAACP, whatever, all that. She needs all that. She smashed it.
If she does not get anything, dude, I cannot watch any more Marvel movies at all. If she can't get anything.
I mean, listen.
I'll share this with you, Al. There's a scene where this again, not a spoiler because it's not gonna take anything away from the movie. But there's a scene where old girl who's in charge of the Dora Milaje makes a tremendously huge mistake. And the queen is like, I'm sick of you. And at first you're like, why she charging her up like that? But then when you hear a reasoning, you'll be like, yeah, that's true. I mean, I can't really argue what you're saying. So it was she killed it. I gotta give it up to her. She killed it.
And that exchange that she had, she was only missing one word to make that point on that statement.
Yeah.
She just called her a bitch.
Yeah, well, she's a queen though, Ron. She can't just,
Hey, sometimes
she's a lady, she's a lady.
Sometimes you gotta let loose, man. That moment and that time deserves somebody to get cussed out.
Listen, she put her foot up in that moment. And again, at first when she started, I was like, she being kind of harsh. But then when she finished, I was like, I mean.
But yeah.
Hey, Al, it's like you see somebody get fired that you really like, but then you know their work ethic, and you like, well, I mean, I get why you're fired. I get it because
I can't say that I blame him.
Right, like I want to be mad. I'm mad a little bit, but then also I gotta understand.
but she got two people. The thing about it, she got two people in the movie like that.
Yeah, she did.
At the very beginning.
Yeah,
she
did.
She got the one chick, and then she got old girl. So I mean,
listen, she killed it. I got to give Angela Bassett all the credit that she deserved. She killed it. By the way, another movie's coming out in December that everybody's talking about, and there is major controversy about the movie, and not because of the movie, but because of who's starring in it. It's starring Will Smith, and the movie's called Emancipation. It's a slave movie, another slave movie, as they say. But they're saying it's one of the best that's ever been made. And it's the best film Antoine Fuqua has ever made. Shout out to Antoine Fuqua. But the controversy is that it's generating Oscar buzz. But Will can't really go to the Oscars right now. He can't really go. So it's like, what do you do? Like, how do you deal with this?
He can still win. He ain't got to go.
Technically, he can still win.
That
is true, Ron. Technically, Will can still win. But people are like, I don't know if we want him to win, though. So,
well, first of all, I'll take issue when we say it's going to be the best slave movie ever made. I don't know if
that actually goes together. That's a weird statement, right? That's a weird statement. But that's what they said. It's like it's the best one. Like, I don't know. I want y'all to hear Will talk about it because it's interesting. Like what he says. So I appreciate Will for being self-aware of this moment because he's in a moment. Like he's in a real moment, but it's an awkward moment.
I aired the trailer on the air. I got off the air, and a lot of people came up to me where they're like, I can't wait to see that movie. I'm definitely going. One or two people go, I don't know if I'm ready yet, obviously, because of what happened with the Oscars and everything. And I know this is a question people are asking you, but I genuinely want to know what you would say to somebody who feels that way, because I believe in second chances. I believe that you were brilliant in this, and I didn't see Will Smith up there. But what do you tell people if they say, I'm not ready yet, that it's too soon or something?
I completely understand that. If someone is not ready, I would absolutely respect that and allow them their space to not be ready. My deepest concern is my team. Antoine has done what I think is the greatest work of his entire career. I think, Bob Richardson, you was talking about, Bob did just brilliant work, and Ben, Charmaine and Naomi, Francine, the people on this team have done some of the best work of their entire careers. And my deepest hope is that my actions don't penalize my team. So at this point, that's what I'm working for. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that the material, the power of the film, the timeliness of the story, I'm hoping that the good that can be done would, open people's hearts at a minimum to see and recognize and support the incredible artists in and around this film.
All right. Maybe we should do this part too. This is pretty good. Hold on.
Most grueling and transformative processes of my entire career. You take a little something away from every character. As an actor, you take a little something away. But this particular process, Peter's journey, and it's sort of married with an internal yearning that I was having myself in that search for the enduring faith, in the search for that relationship with the divine that gives you the power to endure and triumph over all things. So it came into my life in a time that I was seeking and I was searching, and I learned many things from Peter, and I'm absolutely changed for having this spiritual run-in with this great man.
What I found is a lot of people who not of my color would come to me in tears and were determined to make sure we got this movie made.
Absolutely.
And that's a powerful thing to happen, when you're on set telling a story like this, to see people other than me and Will who would come up to us with tears in their eyes and sacrificed a lot.
Because I was in the newsroom when the trailer for this film.
Okay, it's repeating now. That's weird to have your bathroom open. I don't understand what that was about, but okay.
Who was that?
That was Antoine Fuqua.
Oh, that's the one who married that old girl.
Not old girl, Layla Rashawn.
You know what I'm talking about?
Back in the day, Layla Rashawn was Layla Rashawn.
Throwing in the air, turning the sunshine.
Yeah, that's sunshine.
What was that? 40 years ago?
You don't have to do that. That's not necessary.
That's not right.
That seemed like
well
aggressive.
She barely 40 herself, Mama Noise. She's barely 40.
Stop playing. What was she, a teenager when she was in Harlem Nights?
Boy,
I'm just keeping it a buck. You're
not really back until
you ain't gonna tell.
Somebody gets the button. So
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh!
Hey, if you're gonna pull out, just make sure that you always pull out the younger pictures of me when you show the pictures.
What do you have to do with any of this? Why are you comparing yourself to anything?
I'm gonna pull out the sunshine photo. That's not what she look like right now.
It is not.
That's what she gonna look like to me forever today.
We can't hear you now.
Mama Noise, why are you bringing this hatred in here tonight? See, that's why
it is not. It is me
trying to trick myself into thinking that was the 58-year-old Layla Rashawn, but there's the 58-year-old Layla.
Why come black women can't stick together? I don't understand.
What?
Y'all supposed to be in this together.
She's still gonna be sunshine. She's
You're
still
supposed to let a queen rise and
let her be great. Great.
Yeah.
Instead, y'all with the Red Fox.
Instead, you want to hate, but
sunshine.
She's still
why you hating? No, but why you hating? No.
Yeah, she's still sunshine.
She's still sunshine.
Yeah, she just a lot of sunshine.
See now, why you don't get the button?
He gets something. I can't figure out what it is yet. But he got
but we all a lot of more than what we used to be.
Chad says she been going through some things.
Right. Antoine took her through some things. So I ain't gonna even hate on it. Mama Nuts is nice.
That's the blackest
black woman.
That's the blackest statement you can say is you going through some things. No
But
other
her daughter is the spitting image of her.
Oh wow. Sunshine Part 2.
Oh,
Nope.
absolutely.
Wow. Before we go to Sunshine, I gotta show Al's video real quick. This
Hang
is
on
nice.
1 second.
Okay. Well, is that her?
That's her daughter.
God, dog, it's like she reincarnated herself.
That's her daughter wearing the Waiting to Exhale gown.
Well, she does look just like her. Okay, I gotta show this though, Al. I gotta show this because you sent it. This is Al's video outside of Cup Food.
That the voice that you hear is of that young lady that just walked in front of the screen.
Okay.
I don't know how true it is, but she says she is the one and only gatekeeper to the George Floyd Memorial Park. I don't know.
Is that what this is?
Yes.
This is considered George Floyd? Okay.
Yeah, the George Floyd Memorial Park.
Wow. So do people just drop their stuff off and show love like that?
Right. It looks like her right there. Yeah, it looks continuous. Now, 2 spots to your left, I got a still photo, is the actual spot. Not that spot, not the spot to your immediate left, but one more spot to your left. Beyond that is the actual spot where he was being crushed by the knee of
Derek Chauvin.
Yeah.
Or as we like to call him, ass clown. Okay. Wow. Wow. That's powerful, Al. That's a powerful vacation right there.
But the reason I sent the video is because you asked, was it still a memorial or whatever? Yeah, it's approaching from every direction where you're about to enter.
Yeah.
Because those ironwood statues of just the fist are probably 14 to 20 feet tall.
Oh, wow. Wow. I feel like we're supposed to give Anthony Bruce something like the savagery from Will Smith, like he can get his Oscar on Zoom, the UVA alerts. I mean, that feels very button worthy. I don't.
So, what would happen to a NBA player, a white NBA player, who reposts Will Smith's movie?
Good question. Nothing, I guess. I mean, if he was supporting him.
I'm just, old dude got.
And he's not supporting slavery. That white NBA player wouldn't be supporting slavery. He'd be supporting freeing the slaves because the movie's about freeing slaves.
Sure. You don't know what we don't know what he's gonna be promoting.
Well, it's supposed to be about freeing slaves. As I understand it, that's what I understand about it.
But you still cannot call this the greatest slave movie of all time. It just don't go together.
Well, that's what they call it, Ron. I'm just quoting.
So they're gonna get their ass whooped differently in this movie compared to the other ass whoopings that.
No, I think this is more Django than it is 12 Years a Slave.
Oh, okay.
I think they get up. There's an uprising and he whoops ass. But then my fear is that the whooping of the ass will provoke Oscar thoughts. Like, see, there you go, slapping niggas again.
Yeah, see, he slapped somebody else. Now he can't get an Oscar.
But then I'm conflicted because now he's slapping slave owners, which is okay with me. Like, I'm okay with that. I don't really have an issue with that.
You know what? It's caused the whole incident has caused, like, for instance, here recently, it caused Benjamin Watson on ESPN to say, keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Mama Noise, first of all, it did not cause that at all. You know what just happened? You just wanted to put the Benjamin Watson story out.
No, I'm saying out of all the things
you were looking for an interest on the Benjamin Watson story and you found
it.
We'll pivot, Mama Noise, and go to your Benjamin Watson story.
I'm saying simply that out of all the things that he could have said, walked off and then moved up. But he said, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Where did that come from? Will Smith.
I see how you try to tie it together, and wow. And I'm gonna let you have this one. But that's a you really stretched the pivot on that one. You stretched it, but I'm with you. I'm riding with you. I'm mainly riding with you because you gave me this amazing Biggie shirt. So I'm
that's not an
listen, this Biggie shirt is fire. I ain't tripping.
Bribery.
You can just about get away with anything tonight.
No, wait a minute, Mr. Noise. Now listen.
No, don't keep explaining. That's what a joke.
Mr. Noise, I'm simply saying.
Mama Noise, I got you. You don't have to keep explaining. I got you. I'm on your back. I'm on your side. Here's what. So we gonna pivot to the Ben Watson story. That's what Mama Noise wants. Which, by the way, is a phenomenal, interesting story because not this past weekend, everybody, but the weekend before, the first weekend we were on vacation. SEC network. Ben Watson is a part of that broadcast team, and they were having their usual banter. And Ben Watson dressed in a suit that wasn't in chromatic connection with his fellow brethren. Apparently, they had coordinated. Sometimes you got to coordinate. They didn't coordinate, and they all wore dark gray suits, and Ben wore a lighter colored suit. And so, as brothers do, we clown each other a little bit and be like, "Dog, why you wear that suit?" And he's like, I wore this suit because it's the suit I wanted to wear, and I look good, blah blah blah. And he said something to the Wahite brother, his Wahite friend, said something to him of the effect like, "Man, you must not have got the memo, and we all color coordinated, and you came out the box doing that." Oh. Mama Noise, go tell the story. Goodness gracious.
I don't know the whole story, but I do know he said his wife likes it.
I was headed there, Mama Noise. I'm setting it up.
Well, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, too late now. You go finish. You ruined it. Go ahead.
He said, as long as my wife likes it. And then he said, baby, go ahead and text me that I look good in this suit. And he said, in the Wahite dude said, your wife just texted me and said,
oh, damn.
See, you messed up the end. You giggling so much, you messed up the end. The end was, baby, text me what you think about the suit and that you like the suit. And he said, that ain't the text I got.
From your wife.
Yeah. Well, he said, that's not the text she sent me.
He sent me, right. Now, white dude, you wildin', bro.
Danger.
Because you now
that's not off limits.
Well, it ain't off limits if we truly friends, no.
Right.
But Ben's reaction was,
well, truly, we don't know what his reaction was.
Well, he walked off the set.
While they were showing the footage of Vanderbilt, he walked off.
He walked off
the set. Back to an empty desk.
And then the white dude, when they came back, the white dude was gone, and Ben and the rest of the brothers was there. So we don't know if Ben choked him out or what. We don't know what happened.
Then the articles came out saying you owe my wife an apology.
I mean, it was okay.
FH
it ain't no difference as the dozens. It was the dozens, and he got the best of them. He got the best of him. He got the best of him. But if we ain't cool like that,
I was getting ready to say,
then
it's all about where you are in that friendship. If you're cool or not,
right? If we cool like that, then I'll let you fly one like that.
So now we have to go through all the footage and see how many times Ben then shot little slide funnies at
exactly. Exactly.
And he felt comfortable enough.
Right. Don't get your panties in a ruffle, and then you can dish it out. You got to be willing.
Right, because if he got you, he got you.
But I don't think that was off limits.
I mean,
you say your wife texts me.
And then the other thing is too. Now here's the other part. We really don't know what Ben and his wife's situation is.
Uh-oh.
Because if they got some sensitiveness in that area, Like being out here in these streets doing some
That sounds like that might be the issue.
right. Then that you know,
he might be part of the problem.
Hey, they ain't got no
create the
problem. They
problem.
got 9 babies, 10 babies.
I don't mean being out here wilding.
It don't mean nothing, Mama Noise, because he got 10 babies.
I'm just saying that
I know
dude.
men love Jesus, but men who love Jesus have slept up before.
But when he came back to the desk, when they came back to the air, old boy said, "Did you get your wife's name out of his mouth?"
No.
So it was Chuck Taquio. That's what Taquio said
Right.
to him. Did you get your wife's name out of his mouth?
Whoops.
I don't know, man. I don't really know how to take the whole story. It's like it seemed like it was just I don't know.
Yeah. Hashtag you gonna learn today.
Because some things are black, white, right? Like it's racial, but that didn't seem racial to me. That just seemed like
he got caught.
He got caught slipping. And he caught him with one. He caught him with a body blow.
Yeah.
He did.
He
He
wasn't
hit
ready
him with a
for
good
it.
one.
Yeah.
He ain't have a comeback, so he got his
I
pants
get
in
the
the water.
feeling that oftentimes Peter Burns is the punchline.
Right.
And just so happened this time he wasn't.
He was ready. He was ready.
Today.
Right. He was more than ready.
He been around the brothers and be talking about your mama said blah 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 about trying to say that your mama. So he figured, oh man, well let me just take a few liberties.
Well, he got him. I mean, I ain't mad at him. We fired that thing off on national TV. So
I was like, walked off the set. Uh-oh.
Like Al said, if you grown enough to send it out there, you should be grown enough to take it when it comes back your way.
But my thing is, he lucky old boy didn't Will Smith his ass. Like
Listen.
what if he'd have slapped him and said Wakanda? That would have been too much. Like.
It been a little too much. And he's got a lot more to lose by slapping somebody than Will did.
True.
A lot more because I didn't be watching. I didn't even know he was on the network. I thought he was still.
Will had a way of coming back. He ain't got a way of coming back.
True.
It determines how you gonna slap somebody if you got a method on the way of coming back or not.
Right.
Listen. Yeah, it would have been a terrible for him to try to come back from something like that.
So I gotta show y'all another video that happened over this weekend. I believe it was this weekend that this one happened. And I'll let y'all decide. I mean, I'll let you tell me what you think it is, and then I'll tell you what it actually is if you don't already know. So this happened at the Grambling State Southern game, the Bayou Classic. I can't play the audio, but just look at the shout out to the Soro in the back who went viral. Now, what does it look like he's doing?
Rolling up a fatty, trying to make
like
sure
he's rolling up a fatty, right?
Until you hear the backstory, and now that I'm looking at it after knowing the backstory, it looks just like what the backstory says.
Right, it does. Right now, you know the back. Turns out what he was doing was warming up a rib with a lighter.
Heck, I don't believe it.
So the backstory is actually worse.
Way worse.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Facts, Chad. The blackest thing you've ever heard in your life.
The blackest moment of 2023 for sure.
But it would explain why when he noticed he was on the big screen, he's like, "Shit, I'm still gonna warm his rib."
I mean, listen, right? Because he did kind of double down on the rib, right?
Now go back and show the video.
Right,
it looks just like a single rib bone.
Right, it does. When you go back and look at the video, now you're saying, "Oh, okay, I see it now." But bruh, what in the world? Like
that must be one hell of a rib.
It must be the greatest rib of all time. Like, what are you doing?
That's got to be the best rib I done seen a brother had in his lifetime. You gonna warm it up with a lighter?
Was that the rib from "I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker"?
I mean, listen, that part.
That rib got to be great. Have to warm it up like that.
There it is. Well, that took forever to load up. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Yeah, it looked like a rib. It just right there. It looks like a blunt. But if you go close back in on the Zoom,
There's
it look like a
no
rib.
way that's supposed to be a rib.
No, it's like a rib on the close up.
That looked like
it don't look like a rib.
it looked like he done licked on it all, licked all over it, and now he's trying to heat it up, make sure it stays sealed shut.
Yeah, if you watch how he rotates it, then you realize there's no way that it's a blunt.
Yeah,
if you watch the whole rotation and don't just focus on that still shot.
The Infinity Wheel won't let us
because he rotates that whole bone.
I'm just saying his skills look way too familiar.
Oh yeah. He knows what he's doing. he know what he's doing with a black and mild.
Right now, let's be clear. He has probably rolled many blunts in his lifetime. Like I'm not even going.
I'm sure the purpose of that lighter being in his possession was not solely for that rib.
Right. He may have lit one in listen, he's probably high right now, which is how he got the rib. Like
you gotta be high to take a lighter to warm up a rib. You high
already. Right. I was gonna say that might be the reason why
I think he's smart as hell.
I mean, listen.
Because my question is, why you only
got
one
damn intelligent?
But why you only got one rib?
No meat on that bone.
One at a time, baby. One at a time.
That is.
You can't warm up the whole rack. So you got to do one at a time.
Man,
where did you go get your rib at that was still that cold that you got?
That's
that rib?
my question. Like did you buy that in tailgating? Or you know what? They may have been tailgating and he just brought it in.
Old girl slid it in her purse from the tailgate.
I played $38 for these coasters. But you know what? There's a level of ingenuity that you got to also give him credit for, because he's like, I can eat this rib.
I'm telling you, bro, I admire that man.
It's impressive. I ain't gonna lie.
But I would hate that motherfucker cold.
Yeah, I probably just wouldn't say it. Like it couldn't have been that cold.
Yeah, unless it things ice like out of the refrigerator.
Yeah,
the grease hadn't coagulated because it's 32 degrees. You know what I'm saying?
And by the way, if it's the Grambling Southern game, that means they played it at the Superdome,
and that's indoors.
Superdome, and that's indoors. So it could have been that cold. Like, what are we talking about?
I'm just saying.
So I give him a 6 because he probably lost some points, and they're gonna clown the shit out of him at work. Like, it's gonna be real bad.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yes, sir, Mr. Brewer. We've not always been saved.
Nah, not everybody. Not everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, Paul. The Lord knows my heart. Speaking of knowing your heart, this is a terrible transition. I have no better transition whatsoever. Y'all know a sad thing occurred while we was gone, right? The Chrisleys.
I thought you was just say Dallas beat New York again.
No, I ain't
oh, see that there?
No, that's fine. I expect that from him and Cuz whenever he gets here. I expect
10th straight time. Yeah, 10th straight time. But anyway.
Yeah. But the season's going to end exactly like it always ends. So we're fine. We're fine. We're on schedule is what I'm saying. But Todd and Julie Chrisley from the Chrisley show. Chrisley Knows, I guess is what it was called.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Chrisley Knows?
Whatever.
Chrisley Knows Best.
Yeah, we don't watch it anyway, but go ahead.
Chrisley Knows Best.
Don't tell that lie, bro. I watch it faithfully.
Were you watching it?
Oh, I love Grizzlies.
Well, Chrisley now knows his sentencing. He's going to jail for 12 years and 16 months, while his wife is going for 7 years and 16 months. But it's not really like a prison. Like it's like a camp.
Come out, bro.
What?
7 years and 16 months.
Yes.
Ain't that 8 years and 4 months?
7 years, 16 months probation.
Oh, 16 months probation. Okay.
Yeah. He got 12 years prison, 16 months probation. She got 7 and 16 months probation. But again, it's like a camp. It's like, I think they do like arts and crafts and
it's federal prison.
But
to my understanding, federal prison, it's minimum 85% of your sentence.
Right.
Is my understanding. So if
right,
if they fail their appeals process, they will serve 85% of those sentences.
Yeah.
Right. And so they haven't gone yet though, right?
No.
Nah.
So they got some time.
They get to spend Christmas at home.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll get to do Christmas, New Year's.
I mean,
And
They got monsters.
all that for $30 million. Was it worth it?
I mean,
Yeah,
don't
how
seem
much time
like
did Trump get then?
I didn't hear them say they got to give it back.
I haven't heard that either.
But all those was tax evasion, wasn't it?
Bank fraud,
Bank
tax
fraud,
evasion.
Yeah. They got to pay that
Illegally
back.
transferring money across
Wire
state
fraud.
lines. Yeah, they.
Oh, they got to pay it back, Mama Noise. Make no mistake about it. Okay, they're going in January. Chad said they're going in January, so they showed up in January.
So they was nice enough to say after the holidays, you know.
That was sweet of them. They're not monsters, Mama Noise.
I'm just saying, I don't know too many black people that have had this type of situation where they say we concerned about y'all enjoying the
They
holidays.
gotta find somewhere to somebody take care of Nanny Faye's old ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus they got the little black child.
The baby girl need a babysitter for 12 years.
I was gonna say they got the little black child. They got
12
the little black child. Black child been
I
through
guess
enough. Don't need
Savannah
no more
probably. I imagine little girl got to go with Savannah.
She got to go with Savannah.
Yeah, they said she already got custody of the children.
Man, that sucks, man. That little black child thought she had it made. Now she's like, damn it.
Now y'all
found out they just
black child like my mom and them.
found out they just like us. They just
She
like
still
us.
got it made.
I'm just saying.
I mean, she left that situation. She left a bad black situation to go to the,
To a bad white situation.
to a piece of the pie. So she had-
Why ain't y'all getting the button?
Is this a button worthy situation?
God damn, that was racist. That was racist.
Todd and Julie and ruined her credit score.
Right. She just knew she was going to live the rest of her life in an 800 situation, and now
Didn't she?
she's gone.
And she got realized that she's still black.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she blacker than the mug now. Beautiful little girl.
Oh, yeah, she's precious.
Beautiful little girl.
Mm.
Now she gotta go to school, and everybody's gonna ask her where her mom at, and her dad at. Now she gotta have the conversation.
I mean, they got locked up.
Listen,
That's weird in the white community to say your parents got locked up. That's weird.
unless you in Appalachia.
Oh, Mama Noise. What you doing?
What
What I say?
What Appalachia got to do with it?
It depends on where you live.
Don't do that, Mama Noise. You know what? Your level of savagery is unparalleled. I mean,
Now listen, if I told you that I lived over in Portland,
why are you doubling down though? But I don't understand why you doubling down. You made a point. We got it, and you said, "Nah, more point."
no, I'm saying something much more closer to home.
But it's not necessary. We got it.
Would
So
you
this gonna
let
be-
Mama Noise finish her thought?
So this is gonna be local racism.
But I'm just gonna have to give it a button by the time she's over with.
That's where the joke's at.
That's where the joke's at. Local racism.
Why we just can't cut out the middleman? I just can't get the button right now.
Nope. Finish your story, Mama Noise.
Y'all go
I'm
ahead.
just saying, if you said, well, you know, white kids don't do that. If they live over in Portland and somebody said, they'd be like, oh yeah, like, oh,
You know what's racist about your joke right now? Most of our listeners don't even know what Portland is, and it still came off.
God damn, that was racist. That was racist.
Like, how did you pull that off?
Most people would have thought Portland, Oregon, when you said Portland.
Right.
okay.
Right.
No, I'm talking about a certain neighborhood.
No, Mama Noise, it don't need explanation. Just stop.
You could have stayed with Portland. You could stay with the state.
Oh.
Portland. Everybody been fine.
Everybody has a certain place in their city that you would say, oh, their parents got locked up. You'd be like, oh, well, you know, I understand.
I feel like I'm on a reality show called "I Married a Racist," and
Wow.
I'm just saying, you gotta stop. Goodness gracious.
Sometimes you gotta double down on it, man. Just go for
You
broke.
actually don't, Ron. You actually do not. This is not to do that.
This is a hidden game show. This is a hidden game show that every day you got to find out who's racist today.
Who's racist today?
Mama Noise.
Goodness gracious.
Oh my gosh.
And then Twitter want to come through talking about, oh, by the way, shout out to our new audiences who just got introduced to our racist ways. LinkedIn, we're now on LinkedIn.
It's a shout out.
We're back on Twitter. So there you go. We added some new people. So hello, and we're sorry. But these are just jokes. I hope y'all understand that. These are just jokes. We're right on the line. We get it.
And you at least get one a day.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Like that's gonna happen. Yeah, that's gonna happen. No question.
And we rotate. You just never
That's
know.
Elon Musk calling. We want to talk to you about your Twitter account.
He ain't shutting down no Twitter accounts. Elon Musk he's gangster, man. He done fired all the staff, and I'll start fresh, and all the races come back home. Like an episode of
so did he put a sign out, welcome everybody back? Is that what he did?
Basically.
So what would they new slogans? Wonder what the new Twitter slogans are gonna be.
Say what you want here. That's basically. I'm about to shut Twitter down though. The only reason I still even got it is because that's where my sports news is right now. But once we figure out this whole breaking news and sports thing, then I'm out.
Never had a Twitter account, man.
You're not mistaken. Twitter's an evil place. And I say that with all respect I can muster. It's an evil place.
I said with all respect.
I saw where Uncle
Evil
Benny,
place.
I saw where Uncle Benny severed his account, and I was like, bro, I did mine a couple of weeks prior.
Yeah.
We need to keep one person on there though. We need to keep one person on there to give us the updates on all the crazy shit that takes place, so we'll know. Because there's gonna be some crazy stuff come out.
We know that you right.
No, because I get locked up if I'm on there, Al.
We don't want that.
Not anymore. It's no holds barred now.
Because I would definitely go back and say something to some of them people.
Did y'all know there was a magazine called Black Magazine?
That's gonna go wrong. This somehow is gonna go wrong.
No, I'm just saying I didn't know there was.
There was something Mama Noise just waiting on this to go wrong.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm being serious. Like I'm being serious. Like I didn't know that. Like Kevin Frederick's wife. Shout out to Kev on stage and the lovely Miss Melissa Fredericks. She's on the cover of this magazine this month. It's called Black Magazine, the official Black Magazine. I didn't even know there was a Black Magazine. What the hell is this on here?
What's
up?
up,
These naked niggas on here.
Oh, now. Wait a minute.
Black Magazine got too much going on. It's ratchet.
Is this an online subscription?
Apparently, this is a digital magazine called the Black Magazine. Let's pull it up, see what we got. There it is. Black Magazine.
Cover.
Huh?
Where's the cover with her on?
Monthly subscription to an online magazine? I gotta get a monthly subscription? Okay.
Wow.
Here she is on the cover right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But that's I don't like the.
Is that how you spell the last name? Is Fredericks?
Fredericks, yes.
I thought it was Fredericks.
Well, you know, niggas gonna pronounce it how they pronounce it.
Oh yeah, you know. No, we love adding letters. And
Yeah,
shit.
we ain't gonna listen. Depends on what mood we in is how it get pronounced.
Right.
Someone's gonna say Fredericks, and some are gonna say Fredericks.
You bet your ass if you ask Kev on stage what's your name, he gonna say Kevin Fredericks.
Frederick. He gonna say Frederick.
He ain't gonna say Fredericks.
Fredericks. Okay.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, I thought that was interesting. I didn't know there was a Black magazine though.
Well, it's sort of like your discovery of Black Twitter. Some people don't know if Black.
Well, but that ain't a thing, really. That's
Yeah,
just something we call it.
I bet they get shut down first on Twitter.
No, you know what's gonna happen with Black Twitter?
What's
They're
up?
gonna let Herschel Walker run it, and then it's gonna be off the chain.
No, because he does like talking about aliens and zombies. And
Oh my God.
cowboys.
Hey, man, listen, I have. There have been times in my life where I've thought, man, I should probably take the fam bam and we move to Atlanta. Man, Atlanta seems like a Georgia seems like a now. After this, I can't do it.
Georgia.
I can't do it, Georgia. I that's a lot going there.
Yeah. Truth be told, he ain't even a Georgia resident. For real.
Right, he live in Texas.
Right.
Listen, the fact that a group of people got together in Georgia and said, you know who would be the dopest senator?
Oh my gosh.
That tells you all I need to know about Georgia. I'm out on Georgia.
So when they put all the people together, were they flipping a coin to figure out who's gonna win?
No. From what I heard, and this is just rumors, I don't, we try not to go with rumors, but this is one of the times we're gonna go with it. From what I heard, they all put they put the dumbest Black people they could find in Georgia in a circle, and they said, all y'all put y'all right foot in. And then they all went around like, bubblegum, in a ditch. I mean,
pieces do you?
Damn.
And they just happened to land on Herschel, so it just worked out for him.
Yeah. Give him a chair, a flashlight, and a shovel, and let him go on out in that field and plant them eggplants and wait for eggs to grow.
Because that's his thing, right? That's his his newfound thing.
Oh, that's disturbing.
Can you imagine if he wins and he's sitting in front of Congress and he has to?
Oh.
But here's what's crazy about what you just said. There is a real possibility that he can win. Now, the numbers are saying maybe not so much, but until Reverend Warnock wins, he ain't won.
But how discouraging is that as an intelligent Black man?
Oh man,
you fighting for your political life against an idiot
twice. Right, he had to do it twice. He had to run against two idiots twice. At least the first idiot could put coherent sentences together, but the second idiot barely can spell Herschel Walker.
But here's the worst
that's
part.
The only reason he can spell it is because of the name cards.
Right. But how do you convince kids who are about to vote that's the right thing to do?
Right, to take this right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. It's a sad state of affairs. But one thing is for certain, I'll never be moving to Georgia. Never.
That dude has raised so many millions and millions of dollars for this run.
Yeah.
See, that's disturbing. That says that, so we're willing to put a puppet in office, someone that lacks intelligence. And
he's not even a puppet, though, Mama Noise. Puppets have more intelligence than Herschel Walker.
No, I don't think. I think he is absolutely.
They about even. They about even.
I mean, at least when you have a puppet, you can stick your head up his ass and make it talk. With Herschel Walker, that's him talking. That's actually the puppet itself talking.
But somebody probably is gonna stick their hand up his ass and make him talk.
I can't.
I'm just saying, Mama Noise. It's really quite stunning. Speaking of other things that are quite stunning, did y'all see the Soul Train Awards? Did y'all see it? It was on Saturday night.
It came on. Oh, I didn't know when it came on.
Yeah,
I was actually, as we were coming on air, I was watching clips of it. I was on the phone with somebody. Was it Saturday? Is that when it was on Saturday or Sunday?
I think it was Saturday. Yeah. 26th is Saturday. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting award show. I'll read off some of the winners. To the surprise of no one. I figured out the game. Kirk Franklin and Maverick City tied for gospel inspiration. which Kirk is no dummy. Kirk said, "Who's the hottest? That's who I'm linking up with." So that's what he did. He hooked up with Maverick City, and now Kirk is still number one because he hooked up with the person that was number one on their way to being number one. The time they won the Legends Award. R&B Soul male artist was Chris Brown. Jasmine Sullivan was the female artist winner.
Okay.
Video was Smoking Out the Window.
Did it come out 2 years ago?
It feels like it did. Don't feel like it came out last year, but
I feel like it came out last year.
Right, or this year. It didn't feel like this year for sure. Mary J. Blige won the Certified Award, which is basically a nice way of saying old niggas. Because everybody in the category is old. It's Ron Isley.
You getting a button of some kind for that?
Oh, Mama Noise. Listen to the people she beat. Ron Isley, Chaka Khan, PJ Morton, Diana Ross, the Isley brothers, Charlie Wilson, Maxwell, T-Pain.
How did PJ and Maxwell get in there?
That's my point. She beat a bunch of people that's old. So, and she's old. So
she beat a bunch of older. She beat a bunch of older people.
Older, right?
Yeah.
Album mixtape was Beyonce's Renaissance. The little one girl that's got the nice little Afrobeat song, Tim's. She won new artist. Break My Soul won for best song. Best collab, Make Me Say It Again, Beyonce and the Isley Brothers. Although I don't.
I did not like that at all. Yeah. I am a massive Isley Brothers fan.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
Yeah, About Damn Time, Lizzo won dance performance.
That was the name of the song.
Yeah,
About Damn Time.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was actually saying
no. Songwriters Award, Money Long with Hours and Hours. Yours, mine, ours. And my personal favorite moment of the night was Escape.
Oh my gosh.
Winning the Lady of Soul Award. And it was my favorite moment of the night for several reasons.
Only three of them performed?
No, all four performed.
Okay.
Oh, one of
all performed. They did their thing. And by the way, sounded great. They sounded fantastic.
Their harmonies, yeah.
Their harmonies were tight. They could still hit all the notes. My only struggle. No, Mom, no, don't do that. Don't be like that. You got a pre-lab. You got a pre-lab.
Struggle, or is it theirs?
Well, I mean,
somehow
you gotta be like this. This is just rude. You're being rude at this.
Is this about to go left? Is this about to go left? Is what you about
to say? It's not gonna go left. It's not left. This is not a left.
Go south, but go ahead.
It's not even south. It's just an observation. They wore these outfits. Because in today's R&B, you got to give them that sex appeal, and they do look sexy. Grown woman sexy, you know what I'm saying? It's just I think I don't know. I feel like they could have gone a different way. Like that's what I feel. Like, you know what would have been nice if they would have just brought back the outfits from the 90s. Remember when they used to wear the baggy outfits? Yeah. They wore the baggy outfits back in the day.
I'm saying, I'm not sure that probably would have taken all the pressure off in the literal sense of the word.
See, this is what they used to wear back in the day. Outfits like that. That would have been nice.
Like, you should have did the other little red picture. Well, you know what, man.
This one? Nah. They can't fit those.
They can't fit what they had on.
No, they can't. Well, see how they try to do that.
The black? Go back. The black one?
This one?
No. Yeah, that's all right, too.
Yeah, not getting into that.
It would have looked nice.
It would look better.
It would look better. It was. I wasn't feeling the outfits. They sounded fantastic. Really, this is the route that should have gone. That would have killed. They should have just kept those on. Because apparently that's what they had at the maybe they had that on like at the walk or something. Like you know how you walk in the red carpet or whatever. Mm-hmm. So if they kept that on, they'd been like, okay, they killed it. They killed it out there. But they decided to go with these, which was maybe
Lloyd said they couldn't breathe.
They looked uncomfortable. They looked uncomfortable. But I ain't hating because I'm saying I've been there. Listen, if you ever been on stage trying to sing in an uncomfortable outfit, it's not the best. It's not the best, man. It's not the best. So I would have, but they sounded amazing.
The girls was like, "What is the problem? I'm trying to figure out why they're struggling so much," and it was all them waist trainers. Yeah,
they had to overcome that.
You all sucked in and and you still trying to do the. If I'm correct about when you're singing, you're using your diaphragm and stuff. You ain't hardly got access to that if you sucked all in and stuff trying to prove a point.
But see, I blame men because we made them think that they had to put that on.
No, we did.
To be sexy for us.
No, we didn't.
Hey, it did show. It appeared that Tiny had fixed some things that may have been broken.
What?
Like that bad BBL she had looked like it's been reconstructed.
Damn.
I'm just saying.
I wasn't
ready for that one. I was not. I was thinking something else, but I wasn't ready.
I did not see that coming at all. I'll be honest with you. That caught me off.
See, I knew something didn't look.
But Candy still thick as hell.
Candy is.
And might I add,
out in the seams. Like
for her to be lead vocalist, she was probably the worst of the four.
I think I'll be honest with you. Of all the outfits, I think that was restricting her singing and causing her to be winded, I think it was hers the most. Like I felt like her outfit was really not
restricted,
trying to help her.
Her outfit was working against her.
But now here's the irony. I think her name is Tasha. She used to be the bigger one. Mm-hmm. She's the smallest one now.
Nah, she ain't smaller than Tiny, but
listen, she used to be the largest one, and now she's not.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she definitely.
She became a vegan.
Tiny.
She became a vegan a couple of years ago, and just now she didn't come all the way around. So at least when she's wearing the big belt, it's not a stretch, but.
She sounded amazing.
She sounds amazing. And look, show you how petty social media is. The next morning, front page, instead of talking about how awesome Escape was, they want to bring up Tasha Scott's husband is having a love child by some Instagram.
No, I wasn't gonna bring that up. I honestly don't like stories like that.
You just let that girl alone.
They love controversy. People love controversy.
They do, and some stuff is interesting, and other stuff is like, I don't want to be that guy. Like the hot take stuff like that, I don't care.
The fact that they can still sound good like that, a lot of groups don't still have that type of harmony.
Even Tiny, who's always been a good singer.
Yeah.
In my opinion, she was the weaker of the four. She sounded amazing.
Yeah, she sounded great.
I'm about to go back and watch it now, Al.
I think she really deals with a lot of self-esteem issues.
I was telling my friend when she was watching, I was like, yo, Tiny's probably the ugly friend that they was like, if we don't let her in the group, she's going to be mad at us. So they went ahead and let her in the group.
The ugly friend?
Ugly friend?
Ugly friend?
Like you going ugly friend?
Tiny's toe up.
Dang.
MTV out. Savage! I'm a savage! Oh!
Savage Al is in the building.
Tiny's toe up, man.
Toe up is a little strong, man.
That was a little harsh.
Toe up from low up.
Wow.
Al, that was on the level of calling the baby precious.
We're never gonna get T.I. on the show now. That's done.
Listen.
The soliloquy of the perpetuity of me being on.
He's definitely that dude from In Living Color that was always talking about the
T.I. I like T.I.
Yeah, but when he said, "Well, all my time in jail, I spent reading books and dictionaries," and
how's that comedy career of his going?
About as far as it did with that girl he got into it with.
Oh, wow, y'all on fire.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Guys.
Am I the only one that can't see the damn button?
We see the damn button.
Okay.
Oh,
it ain't showing
I
my
just,
name.
Damn.
So I thought I was like,
Yeah,
I didn't think I said that much to get 4 dams.
No, I was trying to, it wasn't showing on my end for some reason, so I had to. I was trying to. The other 3 would just be testing it out.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Mama North came up with a great idea for Uncorked Wine this weekend. We're gonna do a ranking show. We've never done a ranking show. So like we're gonna take several categories and do a ranking show. Top 10 of different stuff. So, what is wrong with your microphone? Why my family got to be the one with the problem?
It's usually me.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right. She said I'm trying to fix it while I'm all in mine.
Yeah.
And then she said some things that were not pleasant. It was very.
That is not what I. You know what?
I think she may have cursed. Is what I'm trying to say.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Anything's possible because we couldn't hear it.
That is true. We can read lips though.
You know what, Bartholomew? I really thought that you was gonna co-sign. Instead, you up there co-signing with him.
From the looks of your face and the gestures you were making,
it got intense for a minute, y'all. I was fearing for my life.
Oh, we know you told him to mind his mother
business.
No, I would never say.
Mind your.
Nope.
I love that, by the way. I love that.
That is classic, though.
It is classic. It is classic.
Because I remember many times telling my kids, "You tell that teacher I said," but I never said that.
Well, you weren't as harsh.
Neither did Kevin's mama, but you know,
kids like to put extra words in.
Well, listen, none of you were as harsh as Lamar was to that dude on Twitter yesterday.
I mean that part.
Somebody came for Lamar Jackson on Twitter yesterday, and he told him to eat a D.
I thought it was a fan at the game.
It was a fan, right? It was a fan.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the worst part of the story. Some ESPN reporter named Jameson Hensley tried to say that eat a D is an anti-gay phrase.
Wow, really?
Now they come for Lamar. Now they got to come for Lamar. Is that what it is?
Bruh. Stop it.
That is the pettiness.
I can see that. I mean, ain't no straight guy gonna eat it.
Okay, but it's not anti-gay. And anything you're highlighting the gay, try them because that's.
I'm just saying, I can. It's a stretch, but I can reach it. I can reach it.
I thought that was a staple in the gay community. I didn't.
I mean, basically he was supporting.
He sound like support.
Oh God! You just gonna gloss over that. You just gonna gloss over that. Oh,
you need a button.
A button for what? What's the button? What's the button? I'll give myself a button if you can tell what button it is.
Damn, savage.
Damn.
IMTV out. Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! That was cold blooded.
What the hell?
That's right.
Keep going.
That's right.
I hope that was a.
What the hell? What the hell?
Okay, but did I lie though?
There was no lies told.
We not going to entertain that.
Anthony Bruce said, "Yep."
Times
4
4.
times.
This show is off the chain today, boy. Goodness
Yes,
gracious.
y'all are. Y'all are off the chain.
No, you done had some.
Alone, all by ourselves.
You done had some Savage Al moments.
No, you can't get out the car.
Run, Princess.
Mute
Noise,
moderate,
run.
Cardi. Mute moderate. Mute moderate.
See, nope, you've been here long enough now.
Oh, she can't mute moderate?
Nope, you've been here long enough now.
Yeah, she's been around long enough to realize that we are not stopping the car. If you
Oh,
go
well, it's
down,
all right.
you're gonna have to jump while it's moving.
We're not stopping.
Oh, well, it's all right. Guess what?
We together on this. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be one.
There you go. So
We're not stopping the car. That is hilarious.
And roll.
Soon as we said we was about to get into the car, you had your opportunity not to get in the car, and you already got. Once you get in, you in.
you could have stayed back this
So just like little kids. Here you grab your car. I won't go. I won't go.
See.
And you find out where we're going now. All of a sudden, you got a
We're
problem.
going to the laundromat.
Oh my
You're a
God.
laundromat.
And see, you thought we was going somewhere nice, didn't you? Mm-mm.
Hilarious.
Said, I will jump if I must. Baby, you ain't got to jump.
We'll slow down.
We'll slow down, let you tuck and roll.
We'll slow down really slow.
Tuck and roll.
You got any thoughts on your before we go? I know we got 15 minutes. Any thoughts on your owner being in racist photos? Any thoughts at all?
What?
Your owner being in racist photos.
He apologized.
Hey, he was there as a spectator,
Oh
not
my
an
God.
instigator.
Got you.
He was 14 years old.
He said,
Bruh.
he said, my car ran out of gas. I need fresh draws.
Would any of us be surprised to find out that he was probably throwing rocks at the little nigglets?
No,
Not one person.
No,
Because he already had his story made up. I make more
that
rich
was-
African Americans than anybody.
that was 65 years ago. How about them Cowboys?
So he
I got
never get
black
the Robert,
friends now.
he never get the Robert Sarver. He got to sell the Cowboys now.
Wow.
He should. Racist some of them.
Jerry makes more rich black men than anybody.
Made a lot of rich black men.
Because of that,
Oh.
it would never have to sell the team.
What if an avalanche of information started to come out?
Oh my gosh.
And now people was like, he been calling us niggas since 61.
I would not be surprised, Lloyd. I would not be surprised.
That's the thing. Nobody would be surprised. There's not one person that would be surprised if you heard that.
I wouldn't be surprised that if a story came out tomorrow that Friday morning, after the Cowboys defeated the Giants, Jerry Jones sent an email to Mike McCarthy saying, "You got them niggers fired up last night, didn't you?" I wouldn't be surprised.
Wow.
Wouldn't shock me.
Wouldn't shock me. I think he's one of many racist owners in the NFL.
Wow.
Did you get your
I
answer?
think it would be more surprising if he had never used the word nigga.
That would surprise me.
That would shock me.
That would surprise me. I'd be like, Jared Jones has never used
It
the
would
word.
surprise me to find out that he didn't use it at least once or twice last week.
Right, right.
During the game.
Look at my niggas out there. They doing their thing.
With a couple of them sitting in the booth with him. Why is he saying it?
Right.
So,
No.
and that surprised us that he was in the photo.
Well, nobody's asked for his franchise yet.
Dude, that was 1945. He was 14 years old. He done repented since then.
You know, we snatched up Robert Sarver's.
It wasn't that long ago, player. It wasn't 40-0.
we snatching up Robert Sarver's franchise, just like we snatched up your boy from the Clippers. Give it up, Big Daddy.
They ain't got Jerry money and they ain't in Texas.
I don't think Jerry could survive having to sell his franchise.
We have not talked about the misfortune of the House of Representatives falling back into the hands of the Republican Party.
Well, I was going to save that to tomorrow because there's a lot to unpack there. Because it wasn't the bloodbath that many predicted.
No, but it's enough to cause.
It's going to be gridlock. Yeah, it's going to be some gridlock for the next 2 years.
Nothing's going to get passed.
They're going to spend the next 2-3 years going after Biden and
Hunter
and
yeah,
trying to distract us and halt the process on Trump.
Yeah, I mean that's basically what it all comes down to.
But I don't want to take away from tomorrow's show.
Yeah, because there's a lot to unpack in that, and then also December 6th. Well, we've started the runoff, the early vote on the runoff.
Yeah, the early voting's already started.
In Georgia. Hopefully, Georgians will get it right this time completely, as opposed to
if he wins, y'all better move. All the black people just move out of Georgia. So everybody just pack up and just leave.
It's very shocking that we're here at this point, but we are here at this point. So there we go.
Just a bad look for black men. It is.
You know what's funny about this whole thing? Reverend Warnock is off to a rough start in his time in Senate because he's had 2 runoffs back to back.
But think about that. So he's actually a good dude.
He's a great dude, I think.
And they don't want him in. They don't want him in that bad. They pick the worst that they could find and support the worst that they can find.
They picked the greatest name that they could find in Georgia. This is gonna sound bad, and I will go ahead and give myself the button in advance. They picked the one name that uneducated hillbilly white people would be like, "Oh man, let's vote for him. We know him. He led us to a national championship." I mean, what else does Herschel Walker have going for him other than that?
I mean, he's a fake police officer. He's a fake
operative word being fake.
Fake FBI agent.
Again, operative word being fake.
A fake graduate.
Right. A fake father.
A fake father.
Yeah.
A fake guy who said he was.
Why get the damn?
However,
all these things.
What he don't lack is confidence.
That is true. Now that is very true.
At a podium and told the folks to compare his resume to Barack Obama.
Oh damn.
That's some.
You gotta have some serious kahunas.
He's talking about his sports resume. Is that what he's trying to compare?
Even with that, Ron, he won the Heisman.
That's about it.
And he had a good career. And that was with Dallas. The team he finished with, he didn't have a good career.
Yeah, it was terrible in Minnesota.
Yeah. So what else is on your resume there, Pimp?
That's what I'm saying. That's really about it.
I almost want to give him the savage button. He is that.
Shout out to Tara. Hey, Tara.
It's Tara here.
Stay right.
Tara, where you been?
She said she on the phone, but she just want to come through.
All right.
You didn't holler and say, Sarah!
You look good today.
The lady looks good every day.
I wasn't gonna finish.
Hey, so
I
You left it wide open. I'm just saying.
I knew how it ended. I didn't need to.
Really?
Just had to do it, didn't you?
Listen, she brought me this beautiful shirt, and so I'm just.
He is biggie. Can't you see? Look at him leaning back to make sure you see all the shirt.
Listen, It looks even better when you stand up. It's really nice. Like, it's
Oh
really
my
nice.
gosh! Listen,
Y'all might see this shirt every day this week. It's possible.
oh well, I need to get me a Tupac shirt then.
You definitely go see it on Believe in the ACC because I got a flex in front of Kendrick. Because Kendrick be
Oh
having,
my gosh!
Kendrick be having some of the dopest shirts.
They be doing T-shirt wars.
Well, I be losing though because Kendrick be coming up with some winners.
He do be coming up with some winners.
Like he got the Fred Sanford. He had a Cassius Clay on last week. Well, 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
I know, man. I was like, killing me out in these streets.
Listen, I had to search far and wide, but I found one.
Why?
Because you can find plenty Muhammad
What do you
Ali's.
mean by that? What do you mean by wide? What are you talking
Huh? What?
What?
You walked right into that one, Mama knows. Walked right into it, like both feet.
He had to do
that. You could have said I had to look high and low.
You know what?
Al, wide in there. Yeah, I had to search wide.
Al.
Damn.
Oh, Mama Noise.
Just want to let you be great with it.
Certain terms that us big fellas don't like. Like women don't like the word moist. We don't like
I love the word moist.
We don't like wide.
I love the word moist.
I said I searched far and wide. Now you felt that needed to be addressed something for big boys.
High and low. Why you have to throw wide in there?
Because I felt like saying wide. I searched all over.
Can I just say moist? Moist is one of the greatest words of all time.
Oh my gosh, stop it.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Think about it, Mom. Know you like moist cakes?
Nope.
You don't want a dry cake. You want moist turkey.
When you want a girl, you like moisturized.
As long as it's fresh, I don't need.
Yep.
So yeah,
I love moist.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of moist, they got some lemon cake in here. I'm gonna get some of that. It's
oh my gosh!
What? I just said it's lemon cake.
Yeah, you just co-sign.
What was y'all's gobble gobble menu?
Well,
gobble gobble.
I mean, so we went over my Aunt Bunny's.
The kids been anticipating.
Yes, we went over my Aunt Bunny's, and she had a spread. It was turkey and it was dressing and ham and so let me just cut the field. My grandmother wanted me to buy ham from Honey Baked Ham, which I did. But clearly I haven't bought one in years. And I didn't know how much a Honey Baked Ham, a full size Honey Baked Ham was.
Yeah, it's about $12-13 per pound.
Right.
Yeah.
That damn thing was $126.
Yeah.
You could have went to
got a 10-pound ham.
I was like, what the hell? I didn't need a little white girl. I'll do this with myself. What the hell?
Yeah, long gone are the days of getting a full-size ham for $59, $69, $49.
That's gone.
Remember how your employer used to give you a $50 gift card to Honey
I'm
Baked?
just saying, what happened to that? Like, what happened?
That $50 gift card gonna get you about 4 sandwiches.
What happened is everybody was buying them like they were the greatest hams ever made.
And by the way, it has lost a lot. Like, I didn't taste the honey or the baked. I just tasted ham. Like, it didn't taste. I didn't get none of that seasoning. Remember the little crunchy,
this crunchy seasoning on.
Yeah, I ain't get none of that shit on there.
The brown sugar.
I'm like, this is just ham. This is a regular old ham.
Yeah, you better off going to Kroger, getting you a spotted ham and putting your own glaze on it.
I can make a better honey baked ham than that. I can for sure make a better honey baked ham than that. So that kind of ruined it for me.
There was a meme on Facebook where they said kids that were saying they was hungry, and what their mother's response was after Thanksgiving, talking about, I wish I had something to eat. And the mother snapped the neck like, you better get in that refrigerator and eat that
Get them leftovers, Claire.
That's the extra.
You better make a turkey sandwich, make a ham sandwich.
In our house, you couldn't touch the leftovers because that was Sunday dinner. Thanksgiving was going to be Sunday dinner.
Oh wow!
You couldn't touch the leftovers in our house because that.
So what y'all eat on Friday and Saturday?
Huh?
What y'all eat on Friday and Saturday?
Whatever was cooked. Or Friday, you probably went to like McDonald's or something like that. But Thanksgiving leftovers was Sunday dinner.
Wow, wow.
And then you're gonna get turkey hash on Monday.
Yeah.
Or open faced turkey sandwiches on Monday and then hash on Tuesday or something like that.
My biggest disappointment this year is that I didn't cook a turkey, and this year I have a strong taste for turkey tetrazzini. I really, really want some turkey tetrazzini.
You should have brought some legs with you from Texas, nigga.
Yeah.
Huh?
You probably had about 20 legs left over in the freezer.
Yeah.
In Texas.
I'm sure I do.
Pumpkin seeds. Birthday
girl.
Hey.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
I'd sing with him, but the delay would just kill us.
Yeah.
So that was from all.
Plus, I was
Happy birthday, Pumpkin.
Plus, I was in between keys, so yeah.
That was good. You sounded good. I give you an A-. Because there wasn't no music. That's the only thing. If you'd had music, it'd been A.
So how old is she now? 72?
You don't ask.
What is happening?
Are you allowed to ask
her age?
Ask whatever. I ain't hurt.
Clearly.
Are you that guy?
She's old enough to dance. Is that what that?
Your gangster's in full attack, brother.
What does that mean? What do the emojis mean? She's old enough to dance. What does that mean?
I don't know what that is. Is that supposed to be her shouting or something?
That's her dancing to your singing.
Oh, that's a woman. Oh, I thought those were shoes. Okay.
No.
Wow.
Thank you for enlarging that because I was like, I don't know.
Hopefully she had a great birthday today. Hope she enjoyed her day. She balled.
It's still
kids
early.
did something good for her. Hope she had a great day.
We're probably in the car right now going to get some.
Nah, it's too early.
Too early. Too early.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It ain't dark enough.
She might have got a case something for her birthday.
Who would do that?
Well, she got to make it run before midnight out because it ain't her birthday no more after that.
Her worked today. I was in your neck of the woods for about an hour and 30 minutes. Pumpkin noise.
Okay.
Up in Detroit.
Yeah.
In between flights.
My layover was in Detroit.
I was sitting there going, okay, I don't understand how that happened.
That'd have been that was the only time I was there, and I was getting I was so happy to get it. What was I getting? Chicago dogs.
Bruh. We landed at gate A10. My flight left. Coming to Louisville was from Concourse B. When I finally got to 75, A75, I was able to cross over under the tunnel and go over to Concourse B. I was like, this is ridiculous.
It was.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, the only thing worse than that is Dallas.
No, I hear Atlanta's worse than Dallas.
Atlanta's worse. Atlanta is the.
I didn't have no problems in Atlanta.
Everybody I talked to missed flights in Atlanta, trying to get from point A to point B.
Well, except for me, I always miss flights in freaking Dallas.
See, I purposely don't schedule. Like I got a buddy right now on his way to Hartford, Connecticut. He's probably there now, but from Louisville through Atlanta to Hartford, Connecticut, he had an 11-minute window to get from his flight in Atlanta to his outbound flight going to Connecticut. I was like, that's not Delta's fault. That's your fault.
Right.
You picked your flights.
Yeah. That's bad.
You picked them that close. That's your fault.
Yeah.
I purposely, and maybe it's inexperience and not knowing, but I purposely, when I have a layover, the 2 times I've flown and I had a layover, I intentionally put an hour and a half in between those flights because I don't know what I'm getting into.
Well, yeah, if you don't do at least an hour, because your ass could land, you can sit on tarmac, just waiting to get to a gate for 30 minutes.
Yeah, you better, especially if you're going to a bigger city, you need to put some space in there because any like you just said, anything can happen.
Anything's possible, man.
It's crazy.
All right, let me lay out the week for everybody real quick. Tomorrow we said we're talking election talk, and that is exactly what we're talking. I know it says Thursday, it should say Tuesday, but that's what we're talking about. No 5 this weekend. This week, the 5 is still off because they've never had a vacation ever, so they get an extra day. And then Thursday morning we give you our predictions, man, on what's gonna happen. Clemson, man, did they shoot the spit the bit or what? Golly.
You sound so surprised.
I'll be honest with you, I kind of was, because Spencer Rattler, I never thought he was that good, but they made him look like a Heisman candidate this past weekend. So
they've been playing everything this year by them.
Well, but I've been saying that that's not the same Clemson team. So we'll get into all of that.
Yeah, you heard Ron say earlier if something happened, he would never watch another Marvel.
Yeah.
If Alabama backdoors their way into these playoffs,
I'm with you.
Never
I'm
watch
with you. Because I'll sneak preview this because I'm gonna say it again Thursday. You can't justify to me. I don't care if their quarterback is out or not. Tennessee is supposed to get that 6th spot. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be Ohio State and Tennessee in those 6 spots. And if they're not, then something's wrong with the committee. Because I don't care that. Listen, they lost their quarterback and they got shot against South Carolina, which turns out South Carolina is better than people thought they were. But guess what Tennessee did the next week? Went out and monkey stomped Vanderbilt. So to me, that says, yeah, we lost our quarterback, but we're still we're still in there.
So, I don't like that. I hate that. So, if we lose a quarterback, there's 11 people on that damn field that's on offense. It ain't just the quarterback.
Come on now. I'm just saying, man.
His backup quarterback's a 4-star.
That's what I'm saying, man. Tennessee did their thing. They won against Alabama. They won against LSU. Let's stop the madness. They deserve that 6th spot.
I don't know how, even with Ohio State losing, I still don't know how I can take them out of top 4 with 1 loss.
Well, and see, I'm with that. I don't have a problem with them. Mama Noise belling on us because we talking sports. Listen, we're going to talk sports offline. We love y'all. We're going to have a great week. We are back. We love y'all. Y'all hang with your peoples this week. We're going to have a good time. I promise you. Peace out.